What is wrong with the Philippines? Why can't this country catch a break? It's almost as if 2026 is gonna be cursed. Ever since we've been nearing the end of 2025, this place has gone crazier and crazier. Don't get me wrong, I'm kinda happy with some of them, like the exposure of the corrupt politicians. I don't know why that took so long, and in fact, it's not even done yet. They just halted the entire operation. They knew these guys were guilty, but then they said, nah, let's just pause for a break.
When are we gonna start?
In the year 3000? Like, what are you talking
You
about?
guys didn't know I'm from the Philippines and I've been here since I was born. Now I love this place and I don't see myself going outside the country. That's always been my viewpoint. I don't want to move out somewhere that's a lot more urbanized. That's one of the things that I like about the Philippines. There are sections of the country where it's urbanized as crap. And then there's part of it where it's just rural, you know, everyone's chill there. Nobody really cares about labubus and stuff. But one thing I hate about this country is its politics. Ever since I was born, there's always been an issue with the politics. I mean, it's granted, it's in every country in the world. But I'm speaking for the Philippines here. There's been issues with corruption, incompetent leaders, and even just straight up pedophiles. Like, we have a mega church here run by a pedophile. Are you serious? Like, imagine preaching to God and in your free time you're preaching to underage kids. Like, what are you? So I'm making this video right now because recently, by that I mean today, I don't have any electricity in my place. Look, turn off my light. You barely can see me. Oh, false alarm, we have electricity now. I stand corrected, but still, we've been out of electricity for like the entire day now. It's currently 5 p.m. As I was saying, I made this video because we recently got hit by a storm. Just recently, there's been protests around the Philippines for corruption, especially because of the uncovering of the ghost projects of the flood control. Now, if you didn't know, the Philippines has been caught essentially lying about this project, making zero progress, mind you, in broad daylight.
Records show the project was fully paid, but it remains incomplete.
What you gonna do? Like, what do you mean? These guys are literally doing house tours, bro. How is a politician making zero progress yet has a Porsche? Like, what is happening?
And then we have the Bentley. Binili ko to.
Every person here in the Philippines have been making fun of the Nepo babies here. I mean, it's been around since we were born anyway, but not until recently where they have been essentially going viral on the internet, showing these Nepo babies flaunting their jewelries, their lifestyles. At least they're honest with it, you know? Like, at this point, if you lie to my face, I take it as an insult now. If you steal from me, I take it as life because it's been happening since I was born. You know, all that's missing is a spank in the butt and calling you daddy for me to become more submissive. The problem with this storm right now is that people are panic buying. My mother has been calling me since the storm was announced, telling me to buy some stuff. Honestly, I did kind of underestimated the effects of it for a bit because it was pretty strong. But dude, people were panic buying and I kind of understand because now that it happened, it's scary, man. The reason why people are panic buying is because they're relating this to an old storm we had here in the Philippines known as Bagyong Odette. Now that storm was crazy. If you guys are a veteran to my channel, you probably even saw it and not even realize it. It's the storm video I made back in the early, I don't know, man, 2020? I don't know, I forgot the year. In that video, everything was destroyed. Like, trees were falling down, and it was stronger than this storm right now. But you can kind of understand when you see the outcome why people are so scared now. Especially because Cebu City was part of the eye of the storm. Now, why did I tell you about the politics earlier? Well, it's because, as I said, these ghost projects of flood controls has been exposed. And for some reason, the Philippines decided to act out. I'm not talking about the protests. I'm talking about the natural disaster. We got hit by a magnitude 6 point something earthquake and a bunch of aftershocks and another earthquake. Like, we can't catch a break. I was literally sitting here in my chair when it happened. When all of a sudden I just started shaking. Everything in my cabinet was falling down. That was the first earthquake I've ever encountered that actually made me so scared, man. Like, it lasted for so long. And I know this place is prone to earthquake because it's inside a specific ring of fire. But I don't remember it being that crazy. Like, correct me if I'm not, right? But then, during the earthquake, it rained hard, which flooded a bunch of places. So now, there's been increased heat on the topic of flood control again. The irony of this picture is insane. And then, when people were giving out relief goods, they told the people they're waiting to, hey guys, hold on for a second here. We have to wait for the president to come to give you guys the food, you know. You guys have to starve for a bit. Like. And in the Philippines, instead of the politicians, you know, actually doing their job, they act like KSI and Logan Paul in a boxing match. She likes to spend a lot, and this guy is the son of of that guy, which stole a bunch of money in the Philippines. He also was the president that declared martial law. I don't even know anything about the politics here in the Philippines that much, but I've learned so much ever since coming here to Cebu because it's all they talk about, right? Now, when they announced the storm, I didn't think much of it, as I said, but we did buy a bunch of stuff just in case. And the malls were packed. We couldn't go to the mall because there was literally no shopping cart left. And the line reached at the back aisle. Like, how does that even work? How does the line become so long to the point where it curves? How is a line so long it turns into a 90-degree angle? I woke up to my girlfriend just sitting on the wall right over here. She's just like, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, are we dying or something? And I look at the window, and then the wind was very strong. And she was afraid because there's a pole here, a wire pole. She's afraid of it toppling over and just oof us to death. And throughout the night, it just got worse and worse and worse. So I woke up my cousin, telling her to pack up some of your stuff just in case we're about to evacuate. So now we're looking at our phones. Thankfully, we still had internet at the time. And then we just see a bunch of photos of floods. Mind you, that earthquake rain only lasted for like a night. This lasted for the entire day. So there's videos of people whose cars are literally floating. Look at this. Like, I'm making a joke of it now, but I'm being deadpan how sad this is. There's pictures of people having conversations saying that they're stuck on the roof and they need rescuing. There's also people showing videos. There's literally a post that says they found a 1-year-old dead body and they're asking if a mother lost a 1-year-old because, I mean, they're dead, right? Like, that's crazy. That's so messed up. And the thing is, this was expected. If you have a bunch of ghost projects going around, pocketing all these monies, buying Porsche, Labubus, Gucci bags, and I don't know, Kit Kats, whatever you're buying to make your stomach feel more gluttony, what did you expect? Like, yeah, I know you can flee to the country, but then what? You're gonna have to come back, right? And then the problem is, the mentality of Filipinos here is that they give this conscious, they become conscious, they know what's happening, right? There's a moment where they become aware, but then suddenly they're just like, nah, you good. Like, what? I kind of don't blame them as well, because this place, but even though it's a free country, it's basically an oppressed country at this point. The people running it are corrupt. The corrupt people who get outed for it don't get any justice served to them because the people who are prosecuting them are also corrupt. You get this back and forth of like, hey, this dude did something bad. Well, I'm not gonna do anything about it because I also did something bad. Like, it doesn't help the fact that a day before the storm, there was an earthquake. And the day during the storm, there was another earthquake. Like, bro, give us a break. Like, at this point, man, can we just sink this entire place down? Like, I'm gonna live here. That's my viewpoint of it, my entire life. And I don't want this place to continuously go down. We're blessed with agriculture, despite us treating our farmers like crap. And we're also blessed with the citizens here who are, despite the situation, are really happy for just being alive, you know? I don't know, I just don't like the fact that things have been slowly uncovering again and again and again, just for it to lead nowhere. At this point, you can't really blame them if they do protests, right? I'm not all for any harmful protest where it involves looting or injury, because you're damaging the community at that point. But I do kind of see where this anger comes from, because I'm blessed. I'm lucky enough to be just here recording a video just after that crazy storm. People outside have houses that no longer have any furnitures in them, cars swept under the rug, and roofs ripped off from their panels. Like, that's how bad it is, and I'm lucky just to be here. I just want to give off my thoughts about it, and I guarantee you after this storm, there's gonna be a lot of posts, a lot of protests about the flood control thing again. And it will come to a point where you really have to take us seriously now. Like, don't try to perceive us as dumb because we know what's happening. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please send down your prayers and comments about the entire situation right now. Some of you guys are probably so confused about this video, but for me, it's relevant for my situation right now. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, pound the subscribe button like you own it, and I'll see you guys next time.